Hey, good evening, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube. This is Untap Up, Keep Draw, Joey's Gathering Grounds. Today we're going to watch a quick video on the new... You tell me what you all think about this.
Hello everyone, I'm Shoichi Ichikawa, a producer of the Final Fantasy series. I'm standing here as the #1 fan of Magic at Square Enix.
私はザキオです。Final Fantasy が大好きです。And I'm Zakil from Wizards of the Coast, the creators of Magic the Gathering. And today we're here to talk to you about something incredibly special.
この度私たちはマジック・ザ・ギャザリングとファイナルファンタジー、この2つのビッグタイトルを融合させる夢のコラボレーションを実現させました。このセットではファイナルファンタジー1から16まで全てのナンバリングタイトルを網羅し、このカード一枚一枚からファイナルファンタジーの息吹を感じることができると思っています。
This collaboration is more than just cards. It's about celebrating decades of iconic characters and legendary stories from one of the most beloved franchises in video game history.
ファイナルファンタジーの壮大な物語とマジック・ザ・ギャザリングの戦略的なゲームプレイの融合はテーブル上にこれまでにない最高峰のエンターテインメントとなってくれると確信しています。
And for us at Wizards of the Coast, Final Fantasy represents a rich universe that is a natural fit for Magic's gameplay. The characters, the epic battles, and deeply emotional stories, everything comes together in a way that feels magical.
本セットではティナやライトニング、ノクティス、そして私の愛するクラウドなどファイナルファンタジーの代表的なキャラクターが登場します。もちろんファイナルファンタジーシリーズでおなじみの召喚獣やモンスター、そして伝説の武器など、きっとこのセットには皆さんの素敵な出会いがあると思います。もちろんチョコボやベヒモスも。そしてこのセットを通してこれまでにないファイナルファンタジーの世界を皆さんに感じていただけたら幸せです。
This set also features the largest collection of Final Fantasy artwork ever in a single game, drawing from across the franchise. You'll see artwork from Magic artists, along with classic illustrations from legendary Final Fantasy artists, as well as brand new breathtaking pieces made specifically for this set. This collaboration set will be available in June of 2025, and we can't wait for you to experience this epic crossover.
That's less than 4 months away.
マジックのファンとしてこのセットが本当に素晴らしいものになると確信しています。では最後に We have a surprise for you。この素晴らしいセットのアートを少しだけ先にお見せしましょう。
What do you guys think of Final Fantasy coming to the Magic the Gathering universe? I'm pretty stoked about it, actually. Looking forward to it. My wallet's gonna hurt, I think. Very exciting. June 13th. All right. So over here, I'm going to move a window up so we can talk about this. They are releasing 4 commander decks for this set. That's right, 4. And not only are they doing 4 regular commander decks, they're also going to do 4 collector's edition commander decks. So here is like a little sneak peek of what some of these cards are going to look like. I think they just released them today or maybe yesterday. I'm not too sure. Today is Tuesday, February 18th. So we have Terra, Herald of Hope. Legendary creature, human, wizard, warrior. She's got trance. Sounds like a new ability. At the beginning of combat on your turn, mill 2 cards. Terra gains flying until end of turn. Whenever Terra deals combat damage to a player, you may pay 2 colorless mana. When you do, return target creature card with power 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. All right. It's got the mountain, plains, and swamp colors, so that's pretty cool. Then you have Cloud, ex-soldier. He's got haste. He's a 4/4 for mountain, forest, plains, 2 colorless. When he enters, attach up to 1 target equipment you control to it. Pretty nice. Whenever Cloud attacks, draw a card for each equipped attacking creature you control. Then if Cloud has 7 power or greater, create 2 treasure tokens. Cool. Titus, Una's Guardian. At the beginning of your upkeep, or I'm sorry, at the beginning of combat on your turn, you may move a counter from target creature you control to a second target creature you control. Cheer. Whenever one or more creatures you control with counters on them deal combat damage to a player, you may draw a card and proliferate. Do this only once each turn. Probably gonna botch that name. Knight's Blessed. Ishtola? I could be wrong. Legendary creature, Cat Warlock. I did not play the newer Final Fantasy games, but I did play the, I believe it was like 6 or 7. Vigilance. At the beginning of each end step, if a player lost 4 or more life this turn, you draw a card. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell with mana 3 or greater, she deals 2 damage to each opponent, and you gain 2 life. 1 colorless mana, Plains, Island, Swamp. Now here are the commander deck boxes, and I'm hoping there's some good goodies in there. I haven't had a chance to zoom in on what's included, but here are the 4. Oh, Revival Trance, Limit Break, Counter Blitz, and Scions and Spellcraft. But what's even better and financially hurting me is going to be the collector's edition of the commander decks. Of the 4 just mentioned. So for collectors out there, you're going to want to have sorry, having a little technical. There we go. That looks a little bit nicer. Nope. What I want to do. That's fine. That'll have to do. Trying to adjust my screen a little bit so it's a little bit. Ooh. I don't know how that works when you record, when you move a screen. I don't know if y'all see that or not. But yeah, here are the 4 collector's editions. Once again, I'm gonna want them all. How do I zoom? Oh, it's not working. We'll have to see what's included with these commander decks. And if you go to IGN's website, if you just Google it, you got IGN, you got with a link, you got playingmagicthegathering.com with a link, Dual Shockers. It's already like, going out there into the internet world. Not only are we getting 4 commander decks, you're also going to have the set, because it's going to be one of the new universes beyonds that's in standard. So it's going to be, as it says here, set to launch in June. The Magic's Final Fantasy crossover will be fully draftable, standard legal set, accompanied by 4 pre-constructed decks in the gallery above. Each of these includes 100 cards, made up of both reprints of existing cards with the new Final Fantasy art and brand new cards designed with Magic's most popular format, Commander, in mind. And while Commander precons are always themed around a certain characters, colors, or strategies, the twist with these is that each one is built around a single Final Fantasy game, specifically 6, 7, 10, and 14. That's pretty cool. I'm glad sounds like they put a lot more time in this one than other new sets in the past. Final Fantasy games are so rich with flavor, beloved characters, and unique settings that choosing a single game as the theme provided more than enough material to design a full deck of cards around, says senior game designer Daniel Holt, who is the commander lead for the set. Hopefully he puts out some good commander decks. We are looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to it. It's just crazy because now you're going to have the commander decks, the collector's edition commander decks. Then you're going to have the set itself. Okay, we are back. Sorry, I had to take a phone call. Anywho, so I think this is gonna be great. I mean, anyone who played Final Fantasy, any of the games, whoever likes Magic the Gathering still is gonna probably want this. I think this is gonna be a very cool set. I think this is gonna be. I don't know what this is.
With Final Fantasy XIV on the eve of the 6th anniversary, there couldn't be a better way to commemorate the occasion. Everything the new Shadowbringers expansion brings to the table. Between the 2 new playable jobs, gorgeous landscapes to explore, captivating tales championing darkness.
Oh, that's just a new game, I think. Final Fantasy 14, 15. Do, 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 do. Wow. So here is pretty interesting. Returning to the same territory as the Warhammer 40,000 commander decks, which I do own the 4 regular commander decks. I do not own the special edition because I just don't want to spend $1,200 on the secondary market. Can you blame anybody at that point? It says here from 2022, all 4 of these decks will be available in both regular version. Here we go. MSRP $69.99. And the collector's edition MSRP of $149.99. So imagine secondary markets, they're just gonna freaking, each deck's gonna be like $300 each. For the collector's edition, regular editions are gonna be probably 100 plus. I mean, I'm a little concerned. Hopefully when they start doing pre-sales for this, just try to get it on if they do any pre-sales. I don't even know if I can afford that. You think about it, four commander decks for the collector's edition, you're talking $600. $600 for collector's edition. Regular version, you're talking what? 70 times 4 is what, 280? You're talking less than $300. So you're talking about $1,000 for basically 8 commander decks. I get it. It's Final Fantasy. It's gonna be fun. I'm hoping it's gonna be great. Just from the financial standpoint, though, oof, I don't know. We'll have to see. And then here in the link, they asked the senior designer Daniel Holt some questions. One of the questions was, should we expect reprint art, lands, etc. within each deck to also be tied to each game? Absolutely. We want players to feel like they're entering the world of that game as they summon creatures and cast spells from it. This means that the non-land reprints are placed from within that deck's game, while lands can appear from any of the 4 games included in the product. I mean, for the amount you're going to pay for these commander decks, I really hope start saving your pennies now, boys and girls, because this is going to be... Whew. You got to think about it, because if you don't even get it by pre-release or on the shelves, you're doomed with the secondary market. And you know how that's going to be. That's going to just be like brutal. Brutal. Oh, so... Well... Alrighty. Well, that's cool. Well, guys, thanks for watching. Keep on tapping, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Any questions, please like in the comment sections below. Subscribe, it's free to do. Let me know what you guys think of the channel. It's new, it's experimental. We're just going one day at a time. Lots of videos out there for these decks. Definitely do your research. See what deck you like if you can only afford one. I just think these prices are just getting kind of... Anywho, good luck, y'all. Keep tapping.